Gas masks and hand grenades. Gas masks and hand grenades. Gas masks and hand grenades. Gas masks and hand grenades.
Yo, what is happening, dudes? Dudes, what's happening? I just noticed, man, I was in such a hurry. I forgot to throw the overlay up, and you saw me before I played the intro. Oh, my God, what a rookie fucking mistake. Oh, well. And I just swore in the first 5 seconds of my live stream, so there you go. Demonetized! Anyway, what's happening, everybody? How's it going? It is Jeff here on Gas Mask and Hand Grenades. Andrew, what's happening? We aren't thrashers. We are hipster posers. What's going on? Glad to see you are getting some classic metal. Dude, I've got lots of classic metal. You're looking at a dude that's older than classic metal by, I don't know, fucking 18 years or 25 years or something. Anyways. Let me just not my wine over. Hang on. That would not be good. All right. Because that's happened before and it's not good. What is going on, everybody? We are here for a Collector Scum number 6. Collector Scum update from the sewers. Yes, the torture never ends. Just light money on fire, left, right, and center, man. That's what I do, and I do it really, really good. So, why not? What's to stop me? My kids are grown. I'm never going to own a house again. I've owned 3, so I'm never going to own one again. Not buying a new car. It's a waste of fucking money. What in life? Women? Been there, done that a million times. Not blowing that money on... Not blowing money on women anymore. Sorry, ladies. I know you're really sad to hear that, but that's just how it goes. But anyways, yeah, we're here to talk about stuff, more stuff. Devin, I'm glad you said that. You reminded me. I only got 2 boxes. I think. Yeah, only 2. Imagine that. Although I just dropped one on the floor here. And I put it away. I don't know what I was thinking there. But anyway, so, yeah, where shall we start? By the way, I'm wearing my Necrofire shirt. I'm actually listening to Necrofire. Really cool band. Really, really cool guys. Hung out with Christian and Dauber after the show in Philly on Friday night. This shirt, courtesy of the Dreadful Minutes Rick. I was not going to spend any more money because I spent a shit ton on some of the stuff you're going to see tonight here at the Record Connection in my home, kind of near my hometown. And I also spent a shit ton of money in Philadelphia at Vinyl Altar when Rick and I went there. Bought dinner, and I was eyeing this shirt, and I was thinking, do I need another shirt? I have 450 black shirts. That's not an exaggeration. I have 2 closets full of shirts. I own a couple button downs, maybe a couple of what you'd call straight type shirts, like, that I could wear out, like if I went on a date. Yeah, that's funny. That kind of stuff. But man, I own a metric fuck ton of black band shirts, and I was like, do I need another one? Yeah, it's cool, but do I really need another one? And Rick had bought some stuff, and he's like, you getting anything? I'm like, I don't know. I disappeared over and was talking to Christian and Dauber from Necrofire, and actually was talking to Phil Tugas and Antoine from Worm. And Rick walks up, and of course he's got the new CD, which you'll see in a minute here, and the shirt. So, and he also bought Devin a shirt. Now, Devin asked Rick to get him a shirt because he felt that if he asked me to get him a shirt, I'd tell him to fuck off. And he was right. He was right. I would have said fuck off. But anyway, no, I wouldn't have. I would have gotten him a shirt and I would have charged him double for it. So there you go. Anywho, what's going on here in the gas mask and hand grenades lair? Well, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna try to be done by 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest, because I've got to go to bed because I got to drive to Pittsburgh at 4:30 a.m. to see a neurogastroenterologist who I'm sure will have no fucking clue what's wrong with me. But good to see everybody here, and I'll get into it real quick. Andrew, Super Strike, what's going on, dude? And no, Super Strike, I don't know that band you referenced or who that was that you referenced in your comment to me today or yesterday. AZ Mick, what's up? Nate, what's happening, dudes? Brian Arkham, sir, how about you? Speak of the devil, Devin, there he is. I would say speak of the loser, but, you know, it's kind of universally known. Let's see. Philip, what's up? Andrew, all right. So, you spent enough money probably to buy new necrophobic. To buy what? You spent enough money probably buy new necrophobic out tomorrow. I don't know what you mean. Oh, there's a new necrophobic out tomorrow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've spent a lot of money. I am going to Pittsburgh tonight for a 10:30 a.m. appointment. I'm leaving here at 4:30. It's a 4.5-hour drive from where I live in southeastern PA. And I'm not looking forward to it. But I do have a lot of shit to listen to, which is going to be killer. So let's get into some of that stuff here and talk about it. Let's do the box sets since Devin brought those up. There's only two. Man, you want to talk about heavy, man. Heavy as fucking hell. Heavy as plutonium. It doesn't get heavier than this box set, boys and girls. The Beach Boys. Yes, sirree. The 30 years of the Beach Boys. I forget what this is called. Good Vibrations. I had this set when it came out back in the early 90s. I bought it. I think I got it through like a special, like one of those, I want to say Columbia House like things, but I don't remember exactly. But I got it for fairly cheap. It's got a nice booklet in it. Nothing super duper in-depth and deep here. Just a lot of notations on the hits in here. And then what you've got is 4 CDs. Well, 5 CDs, actually. And these are in the old style, jewel cases. Now everything comes in something like this. But the 5th CD does come in this thing. And it's the Sessions CD. And I love the Beach Boys, man. I like the Beach Boys. They have great summertime tunes. A lot of fun stuff in here. And I had this once upon a time. I'm pretty sure I went and traded it in years ago. And then I was like, man, why'd I do that? Well, I've been buying some of the box sets of the more obscure Beach Boys, early 70s stuff like Sail on Sailor and Smiley Smile. And what's this other one here? What's it called? Feel Flows. Surf's Up. So I've been buying those, and I'm like, man, I don't have the early stuff. I got to get the early stuff. So this is everything. I mean, like, for example, a lot of previously unreleased stuff on here. But, you got your big hit stuff like California Girls, Help Me Rhonda, Then I Kissed Her, and Your Dreams Come True. The Little Girl I Once Knew, Barbara Ann, Ruby Baby, Sloop John B, Wouldn't It Be Nice, You Still Believe in Me, God Only Knows, Pet Sounds, Caroline No, Good Vibrations, Heroes and Villains, Cabin Essence, Wind Chimes, all that stuff like that. And it's kind of goes through all the major albums that they did up through probably the late 80s probably the mid to late 80s. So, and I got this for $15, man. steal of a deal. I wasn't going to argue. It's in minty shape too, so no problems with that. Today, just arrived today because I bought it yesterday because I saw it drop fairly precipitously and I had to have it. It is 10cc 20 years, 1972 to 1992. Does anybody know, without looking up, does anybody know the great big gigantic? They had two gigantic hits of the 70s. And this one song is a song that it takes me back to 1975. It's like I was right there at the pool looking at I was 9 years old. I was looking at all the hot 14, 15-year-old girls in their bathing suits and their bikinis. And I was thinking, how do I get one of those girls to notice me? So there you go. There you go. The song was I'm Not in Love. I'm not in love. No, no. Just because. You got to know that song. Ooh, I wait a long time. Great, 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 amazing pop song. The other big one they did was The Things We Do for Love. I'm walking in the rain and the snow and there's nowhere to go and it's feeling like a part of me was dying and the love, whatever the words are. But those were their two huge hits right there. So there you go, Super Strike. I know you know those songs, but here is all 14 albums that are in here, brand new. This is going with me out to Pittsburgh this morning, and I'm going to get through a good chunk of these, I would think. So there you go. The two box sets that I bought. All right. Let's see. What do I have here? Okay. Now this one, I'll start with this band because let me see if I can get this. Hold on. Man, this box set is weird. It's almost impossible to get these CDs out of the slipcase. Fuck. Are you serious? Last time I literally had to get a knife and dig them out. I think I'll just leave them in there. So, about 2 weeks ago, maybe a little more than that, I don't even know what I was doing, but something prompted me to finally listen to Psychotic Waltz. Now, the interesting thing about Psychotic Waltz is I have CDRs of that band going back literally so far back. Like we're talking late 90s, mid to late 90s probably. A buddy of mine, John, who unfortunately we don't really talk anymore, he recommended, he's like, dude, you got to get on Psychotic Waltz. You got to check this band out. He burned me CDRs of the band, and they went in a box, and they just never got played. So, 25 years later, or 20 years later, something like that, I don't know what prompted me, but the other night, I'm like, man, I don't know whether I was flipping around in YouTube and a Psychotic Waltz album came up or a live performance, but I'm like, man, I have spent 30 years avoiding this band. I need to check this band out. And they're my friend John's, one of his favorite bands. And here, back on Prog Metal Island, Eric Berg, the Psychic Vacuum channel, had used them as one of his picks. And I when I'm doing those large scale, large panel things, I'm paying attention in the moment, but once it's over, I'm moving on. So I kind of forgot about it. Well, big mistake. I was absolutely mind blown when I listened to this album called A Social Grace. I think. Is that what, yeah. A Social Grace, which came out on I don't even know who, some small label. German label, right? Rising Sun Productions. So I listened to all the other ones. I'm like, oh my God, now I know why John said I should check these guys out. They're absolutely insanely killer. They're proggy. They have as much in common with Jethro Tull and King Crimson as they do Metallica and Slayer and Jethro Tull, and I mean, just they're all over the place, man. And I love it. They're fucking amazing. Buddy Lackey, Devin Graves, who also sings for Dead Soul Tribe. That's his outside of Psychotic Waltz, who I believe at this point have split up now. I think they've called it quits because the one guitar player, Brian McAlpin, cannot tour anymore, and I think they decided to just, as a group, collectively call it quits. But so this is their first album. This is an OG. I chased this down. I chased all OG Psychotic Waltz down on CD, and it was not cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you. I dropped about $125 on this stuff in the last couple of weeks. So that's the first album. The second album, I don't have a jewel case because the guy sent it to me like this. Kind of a dick move, but is called Into the Everflow. Might be my favorite one, although the bleeding is killer too. All right. And so there's that one. Again, I believe this is on Dream Circle. This came out in 92. I think the first one was 90 or 91. Again, this band, man, if you don't know Psychotic Waltz, you are missing out. This band is fucking amazing, man. Devin Grave, what a vocalist. Like I said, man, they're as much Jethro Tull as they are Metallica or Slayer or Testament or even like a 90s metal band like Warrior Soul, or man, they're just fucking amazing, man. Amazing. Yeah, Brian. There you go. Keep going. You might have really liked this one, Brian. This one might be my favorite now, The Bleeding. This was done by Scott Burns, by the way, dude. This was, and maybe Into the Everflow might have been too. No, Mosquito in this one. This is their third one. Actually, I think it's playing right now behind me. This one is on, what the hell? Bulletproof. Yeah, Bulletproof Records. Not sure why a major label didn't grab these guys until much later, but Metal Blade finally put a lot of their stuff out later. But the early stuff was on smaller labels. This is cool artwork, man. Travis Smith, who was big in the 90s. Yeah, I dig this artwork a lot, man. It's very scene pieces, very Travis Smith. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about Psychotic Waltz Super Strike, not Cannibal. You're probably not gonna ever find any Cannibal in my collection. Not a big Cannibal guy. All right, so this is a 2 CD reissue set with a DVD. It's got a reissue of Social Grace with the DVD, and then it's also got the Mosquito album. And I'm having trouble getting the fucker out of here, man. Damn. I don't know why it's so hard to get out of here. I'll probably have to. Damn. There we go. So there's the reissue. The artwork's been kind of cleaned up a little bit. Really cool artwork, man. I don't know who did this artwork, but it's fucking badass. I'll have to look then. That has the DVD in it, which I've not checked out yet, but I've been living on these CDs lately, man. Just playing them to death. Mosquito, which again I think is Scott Burns, and this is Metal Blade. This came out in 2004. This reissue. I'm pretty sure it's Scott Burns. Yeah, Scott Burns. So he did too, The Bleeding and Mosquito, and the Mosquito is their fourth album, and then their last is the slipcase. This thing's not easy to find cheap either. I put some money out on these dudes on these, and I'm waiting on the 5th album to come in. It's called God's. Fuck, what's it called? God's. Forgetting the name of it. What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? There we go. Where are you, son of a bitch? The God-shaped void, which has cool artwork too, man. See if they show it here. That's pretty wicked cover art too. This one is their last one, which came out in 2020, and I think they decided to call it quits at that point. So, yeah. Oh, you know him, Tyler. Awesome. Nate. Dude, Nate. You got a 1,000,000% get the fuck on Psychotic Waltz right away, man. You'll love me for it. Trust me. Believe me. Killer guitar playing, man. Killer guitar playing. All right. So in keeping with that, I realized I have a Devin Graves / Buddy Lackey. I think his real name is Buddy Lackey, and Devin Graves is his Psychotic Waltz Dead Soul Tribe name. So this is the project he did when Psychotic Waltz took a long break after Mosquito before God-Shaped Void. I think they were out for 15 years, somewhere in that range, 16 years. And then he was doing Dead Soul Tribe and Shadow Theory. And I think he did The Strange World of Buddy Lackey or something like that, a solo album, which I don't have. I'm trying to get him to come on Gas Mask. I'm trying to hook up with him at some point in time. So there you go. So this, of all the bands I've gotten lately, this one and Dead Soul Tribe, Psychotic Waltz are the one I'm listening to on repeat, man. A lot. All the time. Fucking love them, man. Are they proggy? Yes. Are they heavy? Yes. Are they weird? Yes. They're all those things. So, all right. What do we got here? In no particular order, and this is some of the stuff's out of sequence. Riot, Thundersteel. I'm in a major Riot craze here of late too. Man, this album kicks ass. It's Riot's gone through many members, many singers. Mark Reale was the only real the solid member throughout most of their history till he died in 2012. Of course, they lost Guy Speranza, and I think he died in 2003, was it? Or something like that. He died young, man. Only 47 of pancreatic cancer. The guy on here is Tony Moore, is it? Is that his name? He's a high screamer, man. But I love it. Yeah, Tony Moore. Which I don't know him from anywhere else. But Don Van Staveren, the bass player, is on this album. And he is he's the only guy I think that's still left that I'm aware of. A lot of them have died. Rhett Forrester was killed in a carjacking in Atlanta, middle of the street. He was their second singer. Todd, what's the singer now? Todd Michael Hall, I think, is the guy. Don was Slayer SA. Okay. Nice. Yeah, this album, man, absolute beast. Especially the last song on Wings of Eagles. Or no, I'm sorry, Buried Alive, Telltale Heart, Run for Your Life. Man, every song on here, fucking banger. Thundersteel, it's pure speed metal, Euro power speed metal. Absolutely awesome, man. Awesome. I don't have these all in order. I should have, but I don't. Sorry. So you'll be seeing stuff out of order. Grabbed 3 Armored Saints in the last 2 or 3 days because I had these on cassette tape, and in fact, I gave one of them away to Marty. I gave him Raising Fear, which you're going to see in a minute here. I never owned this one. I had Delirious Nomad, Raising Fear, Symbol Salvation. I still need to get Symbol on CD. I had that on tape and didn't get to replace that one yet. So you got Armored Saint Man, killer album. You got fucking March of the Saint, Can You Deliver, Madhouse, Stricken by Fate, False Alarm. Just a banger of an album. Banger of a band, man. I love this band. Love this band. I can't get into it when people are like, I can't get into Armored Saint. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. All right, Black Sabbath. Devin, I have to thank for this one because he was playing it the other day, and I realized that I've had this sitting in my cart in Amazon forever. This is a killer album, man. Dehumanizer, arguably better than a lot of the Ozzy stuff by far. It's Dio, man, and it's fucking Tony Iommi, and it's Dehumanizer. You know, where's it at on the three Ronnie albums before they became, you know, whatever? Man, it's right there with Heaven and Hell. It's right there with Mob Rules. I think I prefer Mob Rules the best by a smidge over Heaven and Hell in this one, but not much, man. This album fucking rules, and it's the double expanded edition with the live set from. Actually, it's got Master of Insanity, Letters from Earth B-side, Time Machine, Wayne's World version, and then it's got a live set from July '92 from Tampa with 2, 4, 6 tracks, which was all previously unreleased. So just finishing out a lot of the holes in my Sabbath collection. We're getting there. We're not far away. I still got to get some of the Tony Martin stuff. I have Headless Cross and Eternal Idol. I need Tear and Forbidden, I guess. I don't know. All right, just got this in, man. Was I blown away? Eternus. Now, I've known about this band for a while, mainly from the first album, which is, you know, most considered the best. I think this is right up there, man. Right up there with it. And talking this morning, was it this morning? Tyler, was that this morning or yesterday morning? I don't remember anymore. Might have been yesterday. I went on eBay looking for, which I typically do. Yeah, I know there's a Tony Martin box set. That's what I'm kind of waiting out for, holding out for. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Tyler, was that this morning? I can't remember. Yesterday. Okay. Yesterday, I get up. Yeah, you're right, because it shipped today. I get up. I'm listening to this album. I'm totally fucking digging it. And I'm like, man, I got to hunt down the first one. But every time I've looked for it, CD, vinyl, it's crazy expensive. CDs, $60, $70 for the first one, an OG. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying that. So I jump on. I was talking to Devin, I think. And I jump on. And wouldn't you know, unbelievably, this pops up. Like, I was only on, it was the first thing I saw. And I honestly, I had to like do a double take and be like, really? That can't be right. Is that right? So I pulled this. Shit, where are you at? There we go. Where the fuck are you? Come on now. Yeah, so here we go. I really couldn't believe I nailed this. Lot of 4 Eternus CDs. You notice what's down here in the bottom right hand, your left hand corner, and the compilation, and this one, and then I'm not sure what is that the fourth one there on the top left hand corner, my right hand corner. I forget. So Beyond the Wandering Moon, Burning the Shroud, which is the comp, and then this one, the and so the night became, and then Ascension of Terror. All of those for $30, and guess what? They're all Hammerheart OGs. Winning. There you go. So happy boy right there, man, because that was a killer find. All right, let's wrap up the Armored Saints here that I got. So I got this. This is this Japanese Raising Fear. I'm not sure where the Obi is. I think it's laying up there somewhere. I got to get a little slipcase for it. Let's see the Japanese, the Japanese stereo one from 18 reissue. Love this album. It's probably my favorite one. But Dennis wasn't wrong. This album fucking rules, man. This album rules. Nervous Man. Oh man, Long Before I Die. Aftermath. In the Hole. You're Never Alone. The Laugh. Man, this album. Banger of an album. So, only one I really need to get now for me to feel like I've got all that I need from Saint. If I see the later ones, like Punching the Sky, I would like to get. That was really good when I listened to it back during the beginning of the pandemic. But I need to get Symbol of Salvation, which is a killer album. So, all right. Hang on, I'm just gonna try to keep these other ones together. Actually, we're listening to Crip Sermon right now, the first album. Man, what a banger that is. Okay, here we go. Now, you guys are going to laugh, and I don't care. I do not own any, until now, I didn't own any Kiss on CD. I just had it all way back in the 70s when I was a kid. When I was a preteen, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Kiss was the first band I saw live, 1979 on the Dynasty Tour. It's a great album. It's a great album, Devin. I can't help you, man. You're kind of a douchebag. It's a great album, man. Great songs. It's a great album, dude. It's a great album. You're too young, kind of too stupid. Just saying. I like you. I still like you, but they are a joke. But this 70s era stuff, up through maybe the probably Creatures of the Night, this is the drug that dragged me into heavier music, man. This is where it started. So for $5, and it's one of the remaster reissues, whatever, I'm gonna grab it, and I'll grab the rest of them up through probably Creatures, probably even Dynasty too. All right, you guys have heard me talk about, if you watch the end of the year stream, my boys Medusa's Disco, Blood and Honey. Well, I picked up 3 of their other albums when I went over and did the live stream with them. This is the one. What was that? This is the one prior to Blood and Honey. This is called what the hell is this called? Ripe. Very cool album. And then this is a live one that they did. Love those guys. Great band. What's it called? That's called 10th year anniversary. I guess they did a live set when they did their 10th year anniversary. Keep in mind, these guys started when they were like 16, and they're like 28 or 29 now, or 18, I guess it was. So, love these guys. Medusa's Disco. Go check them out on Bandcamp. Go do it. If you buy their stuff, tell them I sent you. All right, man. This was another band that's getting a shitload of airplay. In particular, 2 of these albums. Big Elf. I thought I had all this shit on CD, and I did, or I thought I did. I went looking for it, and I couldn't find it. So I started thinking I may have had it and gotten rid of it at one point. I'm not sure why. Because, man, this album right here, Hex. Oh, my God, is this album good. If you take Deep Purple, King Crimson, Pink Floyd, Metallica, man, this shit is great. Great stuff, man. Damon Fox, what a talented guy, man. I have that shirt. It's in gold, though. It's really fucking badass looking. Anybody that doesn't know this, man, Poser Thrash, you gotta check these guys out, man. They're like, if you take the best of Deep Purple, Crimson, Jethro Tull, and then like Metallica or fucking, oh man, I'm trying to think, like really heavy riff, heavy stuff, and yet still proggy, but heavy as balls, man. These guys are fucking awesome. The lead-off track, Mad Hatter will blow your mind, man. Mad Hatter, killer. This is on Custard. I think this came out in 03, 07. Saw these guys open for the Progressive Nation tour back in 09, I think it was. 08, 09 for Dream Theater and Zappa Plays Zappa and Queensryche and Scale the Summit and who else was on that? There's one other band I can't remember. Oh, not Opeth. No, that was the European version. But man, songs like Painkillers, Bats in the Belfry, and then maybe my favorite song on here, Sunshine, Suicide. I'm telling you guys, this fucking album absolutely rules, rules, rules. This is going with me out to Pittsburgh 100%. Been listening to it all weekend. I'm going to listen some more. This is their first album. And it's called Moneymaker. Is that it? Money Machine. Money Machine. Came out in 2003. Gotta admit, they didn't quite have it yet. They weren't quite there. They did 4 albums, by the way, and I have 3 of them. I'm looking for the last one, Into the Maelstrom, but it came out in 14, I believe. Really, really, really expensive, man. For some reason, came out on Inside Out, and they must have short printed it. And yeah, it's very 70s sounding, but very 2000s metal edge to it too, man, dude. It's 70s prog with a metallic edge to it, man. It's killer, man. It is killer, man. Killer. It's got that scooped Mesa sound on the guitars, but Mellotrons and Hammonds and fucking Fender Rhodes, and the synthesizers are all vintage, man. All vintage stuff. Moves aren't synthesizers. No 80s, no 90s, 2000s bullshit. It's all the good shit, man. Yeah, the guy with the top hat is the keyboardist and singer. So yeah. The last one, Cheat the Gallows? No, what's it called? Oh shit, I forget the name of it. Cheat the Gallows. I didn't forget the name of it. Almost as good as Hex, not quite as good. This one, I don't like Damon's voice on here. I'm not crazy about Damon's voice, man. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. I think he was trying to sort of figure out what he was doing vocally. The guitars aren't as good. It's just not as good. But Hex and Cheat the Gallows and the final one, absolutely, man. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Well worth checking out. All right. Andrew, you're in the I don't it's not Zappa Plays Zappa anymore. He's not allowed to use that name. He got Dweezil got sued by Amit because Amit's in control of, I think Amit and Frank's wife are in control of the catalog, and Amit and Dweezil apparently fucking hate each other. So yes, this is thanks to Andrew. He turned me on to Dissimulator. This includes Antoine on bass. Antoine is current other guitar player that's not Phil Tugas in Worm. I would call this death metal Voivod. It's very Voivod. So yeah, it's Voivod with a much heavier edge, like a more death metal sort of vibe to it, I think. It's a really cool album, man. If you like Voivod and you like maybe I don't know, Andrew, what do you think it's like? Yeah, it's a little cryptic shifty. Yeah, Cathedalist maybe a little bit. Cryptic shift. Maybe a little lunar chamber-ish. Kinda, not exact, but kinda. Really killer. By the way, Antoine is gonna come on the show after the Worm Tour is over. So that should be fun. I think I might have shown this, but if I didn't, I'll show it again. I think I did. Spectral Voice, Sporagmos. This is going with me. Really digging this a lot. Spectral Voice, man. What do you expect? It's fucking killer. Trying to get those guys to come on. It's been a bit tricky trying to get a hold of Paul. All right. Yeah, Boy Body and Metal, man. That's the stuff. The Thorns Emperor Split. I love Thorns. This is the Moonfog version. There is how many tracks are on this thing? 8 tracks. It's got Exordium, Eerie Descent, I Am, Eerie Descent, an Emperor version, and a Thorns version. Thus March the Night Spirit by Emperor. Melas Cole, I don't know. However that is. Melas Cole, I don't know. Performed by Thorns, The Discipline of Earth. Performed by Thorns. Cosmic Keys, performed by Thorns. And the first 2 are by Emperor. Really cool. Kind of out there, man. It's pretty wild. Yeah, the Thorns is better than, I agree. The Thorns is better than the Emperor. The Emperor's a little flowery, I think. What do you mean? You found that? Oh, you found it afterwards. Okay, yeah. Killer split, though. I love Thorns, man. So all about the Thorn stuff. All right. Trying to wrap up my Solitude Aeternus alone. This one came in a couple weeks ago. It's Solitude Aeternus, man. It's fucking amazing. You know, Solitude Aeternus, Robert Lowe. Oh my God, what a band, man. These guys are so good. I thought we were listening to that right now, but the guy from Crypt Sermon sounds a lot like Lowe. I didn't put that together until I was just listening to it just now. So I think I need Adagio yet. I might need one more because I have the first 4. Do they have 7 or do they have 6? I think they have 7 albums, right? Or is it 6? I have 5. So I'm pretty sure I need Adagio. Pretty sure. Man, I gotta talk about this one right now. This album right here. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God, this album is so good. I gotta find a copy of the second. If anybody finds it out there in the wild wants to gift it to me, by all means, or sell it to me. I can't find it. Dark Descent hasn't repressed it. I can't find it on eBay. Did I check Discogs? I can't remember, man. But this album fucking rules, man. I love it. It's Crypt Sermons, Out of the Garden. So fucking good. Especially the song Thy Kingdom, man. Is that what it's called? Wait. Into the Holy of Holies. Man. Oh, God, I love this album. That's going with me. And being played at ear-bleeding levels, I might add. I think I might have showed this, and I cannot for the life of me find my Killers Alice Cooper, but this is the reissue that came out a couple months ago with a live set, the remastered reissue with the bonus tracks. What's up, Tim? How you doing, bud? Yeah, I've been in an Alice Cooper jag, man. I bought the thin single envelope type cheap box sets, the one with the little cardboard slipcases. I grabbed the first 2. It's got 10, and then I've got this one and Killers, so I've got 12 of the Cooper stuff. I still want to hunt down, and I have the box set too, this Life and Crimes Alice Cooper or whatever. But I really want to find, I love $1 Billion Babies too. I really want to find Dada, Brutal Plan. I want to find that weird blackout period Alice Cooper because I kind of like that shit. It's kind of weird, man. So I'm still on the hunt for those to wrap up the Alice Cooper stuff. And this was the Necrofire we were listening to. Burning Shadows in the Southern Night. Really good, man. Really cool. Like I said, we hung out, Rick and I, with Dauber, drummer, and Christian, the singer and guitar player for Necrofire. Also Hell's Heroes guy. So check out the interview with Christian if you haven't. Really cool guy, man. We hung out for literally 2 hours, man. Okay. This one's been on the hit list here for quite a while. Hawkwind, Levitation, 1980, man. Awesome album. Awesome album. Believe this was still Robert Calvert, I believe. Pretty sure it was. Am I right? I think so. Yeah, Calvert. This set includes. I love this one, man. This is one of my favorite Hawkwinds here. This has got the original album, and then it's got bonus tracks. Hawk Lord's Rockfield Sessions, 1979. There's 4 tracks there. The Hawk Lords, and then the Hawkwind Rockfield Sessions. It has 3 other tracks, and then it's got a live set from Lewisham Odeum, December 18th, 1980. They always have tons of. Robert Calvert's great, man. Love. Yeah, this is more of a heavy metal album, almost, like if you want to go there. Pretty heavy metal. Devin, if you check out Hawkwind, you might want to start here, man. This is a good, I love all the 70s shit, and have most of it. But this is a great one to start with. Levitation, Hawkwind, box set. Man, you saw this if you watched the Sunday stream, the Sunday night stream, where we did, what did we do? We did Heavy Metal Island, Traditional Island. You saw this one as an honorable mention. I had this back in the day, and I could on cassette. Lost my cassettes years ago, 2-3 years ago, and I hadn't played it in a long time. Grabbed it Friday. Holy hell, do I love this album. This might have made my top 10 if I'd had a few more days with it. Tigers of Pantang, Spellbound. Fucking A, man. Guitars. John Sykes. Great singer, man. The singer in this band. John Deverell. Oh my God, this guy is amazing, man. This dude is fucking killer. Just fucking awesome, man. Awesome. So, yeah. This is hang on one sec, guys. Sorry. Thank you, Tyler. Thanks very much. Yeah, Spellbound, Tigers of Pantang. If you get one Tigers of Pantang album, this is the one to get. This is fucking killer, man. And Tim, you're right. I gotta grab that first one. Never heard it. We talked about this over the weekend too. Been a huge riot. You're gonna see more riot in a minute. They only had this on CD. It's the reissue with all the bonus tracks. One of my favorite albums of all time. Just Guy Speranza, Mark Reale, Rick Ventura. This album just, come on, man. Outlaw, Swords of Tequila, Altar of the Kings, man. Fuck. Every song a banger. That's going with me. I have 9 hours of driving ahead of me in the next day or so. So, yeah. Here was a really fortuitous, incredible find. I lucked out hugenically, man. I got the Japanese, what did we call it? The Hard and Heavy Dynamite reissue from 94. Sorry, this is not an OG reissue. This is the original press from '94, I believe. Right? Is that right? No, wait. No, 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 wait. No, 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 no. That might not be right. When did this come out? Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, this was '94, wasn't it? Yeah, this is the original issue, Gun, the Japanese version of it. So it's got the Obi on it. I have seen this thing going for 50, 60, 80, $100. And I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to buy this if I find it. And wouldn't you know, I saw one on eBay about 2 weeks ago for $50. I made the offer of 40. The guy jumped on it. $40. Shit. I sent it to Craig. I sent a picture. I'm like, dude, look what I got. And he's like, how much you pay for that? He's like, bro, I've seen those go for $150 on the CD version. So this is the original Japanese version on Gun right there. You see it right there. So really, really scored huge on that. I only listened to it twice, but I listened to it way back when we did the deep dive. So it's probably my might be my second favorite Forbidden album. Hold on one sec, guys. All right. We're getting near the end of CDs, and I have about 20 vinyls to go over. So we still got about a half hour. All right. We went through that. Oh, I was wrong. I got kind of like 3 box sets. They're box sets. So the first one is, I really like Andrew Lyle's Found Sound, Weirdsville dude. He does all kind of crazy stuff. He's I can't really explain him, man. You should go watch my interview with him from last May. It'll maybe kind of explain a little bit about Andrew, but Andrew is the guy that wrote the song, the intro song for my video montage. He did it based on some chords. I kind of gave him some ideas. The ideas I had were a little bit more proggy. He went for, then we decided to go for more new wave of British heavy metal thrashier thing, and Andrew wrote that. So Andrew did that recording for me back last year. But this is the Flesh Creeping Gonzoid. There's 2 of these sets. There's another one which I've had for a long time, and then there's this one that has the DVD and 8 CDs in it, and finally found it for a price I could live with. And it's weird. All kind of strange artwork. Meat. Brains. And there is a DVD in here. Guts. So I have not really even listened to this yet. I just got in about a week ago. And I have to be in the right frame for that. Very psychedelic, very weird. Dark ambient, metal, weird vocal stuff. It's weird. Yeah, but I love it. It's weird, but I love it. All right. One of my very favorite albums of all times, Jean-Michel Jarre, or Jarre, is what I've heard it said by a French guy. So this is the Oxygen Trilogy. I have the original on vinyl. I also have the original on Carrere French CD, but I wanted the other 2 parts. I think I have the second somewhere, but I'm not sure where. But I wanted the third part. I wanted all of it in one shot and with all the bonus material and all the remasters. So, yeah. Jean-Michel Jarre, Oxygen, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, electronic albums ever, where it's right up there with Kraftwerk's, Autobahn, Metal Machine Music. It's up there with Phaedra, Rubicon, Zeit. Yeah. So, Jean-Michel Jarre, whatever. Probably going to listen to that during the dark driving hours and then get into like the heavier stuff. So, And finally, I had to get this, man. It's been in my cart over on Amazon forever. I keep waiting for a cheap version. I never find one. Gordon Lightfoot. I love this guy, man. Love Gordon Lightfoot. One of my favorite artists of all time. Some of my best childhood memories uh, relate back to Gordon Lightfoot songs like Sundown and Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald and Dance Among the Ruins and Summertime Summertime Dream. Summertime Dream. So I love Gordon Lightfoot. Don't care if you don't. That's okay. I do. 4 CD box set. I think it's 98 tracks or 88 tracks. Gordon Lightfoot is the boss. Love that guy. All right. I think that's it on CDs. Anybody got any questions there on the CDs? If not, we'll jump into the vinyl. And I got about, I don't know, maybe 20 vinyls to get through. And we'll wrap up here. And then I got to try to get to sleep. So, yep. Equinox. That's a good one. Yes. I have it. That's the one with the penguins on the front, I believe. Equinox. And I have that somewhere in my shit. You guys might wonder why I don't tend to do a lot of the like the type of videos like the what do they call them? Viral videos where people, pull all these different things out, and there's questions. And I think Marty and Alan did one this year. One of the problems with that for me is that I have 36 or 38 boxes full of 35 boxes full of CDs all over my apartment. And they're everywhere. And they're in closets, buried in closets. I cannot put up a CD shelf here. I share this apartment with my 83-year-old dad, who is not well and has Parkinson's. And until he goes, I really don't have the room. But I could go first. Who knows with my illness? So I don't have the room to put up shelves. And I lost all my shelves when they confiscated my storage unit back in 2021 when I fell behind on payments because I wasn't able to get disability yet and my sickness was getting worse. Long story short, it was just a bummer deal. I lost all my shelving that I custom built, but I have about 4,000 CDs and maybe more now, probably quite a bit more, probably about 4,500 now. And it's just too hard to go digging for stuff. So, I have all this stuff. I don't know if you can see it up there. There's stacks of CDs right here. Box sets are all in this thing behind me. There's a couple box sets like the Rush box set. Some box sets right there. Some box sets over on the other side of the stereo stuff. Box sets up here. Tons of box sets over my shoulder right there. I probably have about 300 box sets at this point. It's pretty not right. Something wrong up here. Anyway, yeah, my health is struggling, man. That's why I'm going to Pittsburgh tomorrow to see a neurogastro person. So we'll see. I don't hold out a lot of hope that that they're gonna be able to find answers to a lot of the stuff going on with me. I've got a lot of different answers that none of them seem to make a whole lot of sense, and one doctor often semi-contradicts the other. So it's really frustrating. But I got to make this trip, and this will kind of probably be it for me. I probably have some major weird digestive and internal imaging testing coming up, and that'll kind of be it. So anyway, let's get on to the vinyl here. Okay. As I talked about, Riot has been big on my radar. And I went out and I got I got 3 of the first 5, and then I got Fire Down Under. I want to get a couple more. There's a couple more. I may slowly go for all of the Riot stuff. This is a reissue. You can see the bend on the corner there. I got it for $12, so I couldn't pass it up. It's a yellow clear on metal blade for $12. Shipped. I think with shipping it was $15. I just decided I had to do it. Had to do it. All right. I guess I'll get the riots all out of the way. Riot Rock City OG Press. This one actually, did I not take the? Yeah, I didn't actually take the vinyl out yet because I haven't played this one yet. This is on Attic, the Canadian pressing. Pretty much minty. Looks great. No problems with the insert. Actually, this doesn't have an insert. Sorry. I'm sorry. The jacket is what I meant. Not a lot of ring wear at all. A little bit of corner bump. But not bad, man. Look at those edges. A little bit of a fold there. Right here. A little bit. Not bad, though. But I think I got this for 22. So I was cool with that. Oh, shit. So, yeah, there we go. Rock City by Riot. Now, I got to be honest with you. This one and the next one I have yet to listen to. Restless Breed. I know them, but I don't know them real well. So, and this one actually has. Why did that guy put that on me? Fuck. Just noticed he's got the sticker on the jacket. What a dope. I'll have to see if I can slowly work that off. All right, hang on here. Come on, where are you? Son of a bitch. There it is. This one's pretty killer. Narita, OG Press, Green Label Capital. Think I got this for $25, maybe 30, but I think it was 25. The jacket's in perfect shape. No major problems with it. A little bit of edge wear, but nothing big. No bends on this one, but man, that freaking green label, that's the rare one from what I understand, I believe. I don't know. Maybe none of these came with inserts. They probably were on the original jackets, which were probably just paper sleeves, I would imagine. So yeah, Riot, Narita. Didn't really listen to this one yet, but I know I like it. All right. This is another big holy grail for me. Vicious Rumors, Digital Dictator. Didn't come in time to make the list on Sunday. It is a silver shrapnel. OG. Got it for 30, maybe 32. I love this album. Carl Albert, one of the best singers of that era. Rest in peace, Carl. Was killed in a motorcycle accident. That dude could sing like crazy, man. What a voice. Yeah, there's one song here called Towns on Fire that's kind of lame. But overall, I love this album, man. Inserts in perfect shape. Jacket is in pretty much near mint shape. I may actually grab the repress of this from, I think it's Metal Blade. Is it Metal Blade, Brian? Did Metal Blade redo the reissue of this? I think it was them. But I might want to get the repress so I can kind of keep this one from being played, to be honest with you, man. Yeah, this is killer. Another OG press. that I did not. Dennis showed his. I did not show mine because I couldn't find my car keys. I left it in there on Friday night, and on Sunday, I realized I couldn't find my car keys anywhere. I found them after the stream was over. But Grim Reapers, see you in hell. Does anybody notice? I thought something was wrong with this, and then I looked and I'm like, why did they fucking print the Grim Reaper over here? Not why is it not centered? Like why wasn't Grim started about here and run over? Instead, they did this, but they're all like that from what I can tell. Yeah, no, I went to not a record show. I went to a couple shops that Philadelphia and one big one in Ephrata, PA, which is near where I live, about 40 minutes. And he has a lot of OG stuff in there. And this one, minty, man. What did I pay for this? I want to say I paid 30. Yeah, I paid 30 for it. Pretty sure. And this is on I just don't get that. Why is that? Why is the Grim Reaper? Why is this centered? Why is the Grim Reaper over the Grim Reaper? And that's just so weird, man. Oh, you know what? This doesn't have the original shit. Hold on, man. No insert in that. I don't know if anybody else has that. No, they're all off center like that though. But it is the RCA OG. I looked. I was like, man, there's something wrong with this one. I'm gonna take it back. And then I looked, and nope, they're all off center like that. Very bizarre. If somebody wants to, does anybody know? Was there supposed to be an insert with this? Because I don't see it. Yeah, it does look like that, Tyler. You're right. I don't know if there was an an insert with this. Probably not, because this is 1980. Was this 1980 or 79 or 83? 84. It probably didn't have one. But if anybody knows, please let me know. Because I honestly don't know. Didn't even think about that. All right. Sorry, I know you're not supposed to re-sleeve, but that threw me off when I saw that, and I'm like, why the fuck is that Grim Reaper way off like that, man? So yeah, Grim Reaper, See You in Hell, one of those albums that was a staple for me back in the day. I think I showed this. I'm 99% sure I did. The Ape of Naples Coil 3-disc, 3-album set. I'm not gonna pull that out. Well, actually, I can show you. I'm 99% sure I showed this. This is super limited. I think there's 300 copies on Infinite Fog. Beautiful lime emerald clear. Infinite Fog is redoing a lot of the Coil back catalog. They're not cheap. This was probably the most I paid. Well, it was the most I paid for an album. $80 for a triple set. But I really wanted it. It's the packaging is absolutely insane. And it's a weirdly cool album. Pretty sure I showed this one too. The new North Sea Echoes from Jim Matheos, Ray Alder. I love this album. It's beautiful. Grew on me very, very quickly. All right. Is that it's right like that, right? The lettering's off, like not centered, right? For the band name. All right. I don't think I showed this. This came in recently. I completed my Dream Unending set. $20 spin. This one's a real pretty blue cloud merge thing. Baby blue. It's really beautiful. Really, really love this album, man. Really love this band. Love Derek. He's such a great guy. Hoping to catch up with him down at Decibel Fest in a couple weeks. Down in Philly in 4 weeks. I'm probably only going for one day, but I am going to meet the Necrotic Nick finally. And Rick and I are probably going, all right, these came in. And again, I think if you guys have watched me, you'll know that I kind of feel like the best packaging, best albums that come out are Deb and Morty. They just do unbelievable jobs. And I'm slowly trying to acquire all of the Blue House Nords. This is Dialogue with the Stars, Memoria of Vetus to 2. It's a double disc set. Beautiful, kind of a smoky, clear bronze, I guess. Really beautiful, man. I just love the way that nah, dude, I'm not a big Halloween guy. I like Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 1 and 2, and that's about it. Not a big fan, man. You'll know, you must be new here to me, because I'm not a big power metal dude. Very little European power metal. I own very little and probably never will. I do own Keeper Part 1, and I did have Sea of Super Strike. I did have Power Keeper Part 2. I had the OG vinyls back in the day, but I sold them at a garage sale like an idiot 25 years ago. So yeah, not my thing. Power metal is not my thing. All right, that's Deba Morty, Bloodhouse Nord, another Bloodhouse Nord, Part 3 of Memoria Vetusta Saturnian Poetry. Again, just absolutely mind-blowing packaging. Great posters. Internal booklet in this one. I got to be careful. Lyrics, and I think it's lyrics. Probably not lyrics. It might just be philosophical writings on the album. I'm not sure. This is the first album that Vince Vaughn did with real drumming on it. And you can definitely tell. Also comes with, if I'm not wrong, what's really cool about this is that spot gloss varnish on the name and the title. I just think Deba Morty is the shit, man. They do it right. You pay a little bit more, but they do it right. Yeah, this has a really cool poster in it. Thing is, I get those posters and I don't. Yeah, no Power Metal Island on Jeff's show. Yeah, exactly. It's just not my thing, man. Just not into it, man. Just not into it. Part 3 is great, Wade. Fucking killer, dude. Fucking killer. Killer. Trust me. It's just as good as Part 2, which is my favorite. I'm wrong? No, I'm not wrong, Andrew. I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. You should know better than that. And here's the variant. I forget what it is. Oh, yeah, it's killer. Gold with like marble green in there. It is green, believe it or not. And black, I think. Green and black. Fucking gorgeous album. Now, I didn't show you. Here, let me. Slowly but surely, I'll get all of the Bloodhouse Nords on vinyl. This one's also. And I'm 90% sure we also have another. Yeah. You know what? This one doesn't have posters. It has actual slipcases that are these beautiful nebulas and prints. There's one. It does not appear to have a poster. Oh, these are cool. Look at these. Yeah, I don't think this one comes with a poster, believe it or not. Which is weird because almost all of Blue House Nords come with posters, but not this one. So there you go. There's something else here. I don't know what dropped. Oh, here you go, everybody. You ready? Grab it. Grab it. I don't do the download thing, so go ahead and grab it. Anybody that wants Blut aus Nord Memoria Vetus to 2 to download, it's all yours. Okay. What else do we have here? Sorry. I gotta actually play these. I got these in maybe 3 weeks ago, and I've been stockpiling vinyl to get into. Come on, man. Fuck. Now I know why they say don't fucking re-sleeve your vinyl. All right, we got about 7 or 8 more here. All right, we got. I think I might have showed this Marissa Nadler July with the Flexi, the 10th anniversary special edition. I think there were only 250 of these total made. It's a silver vinyl. If you know me, you know I love Marissa Nadler, and you should too. Just saying. And if you didn't see my 3-hour interview with her, you should. My buddy Tom Draper from Spirit Adrift, and his two buddies Avinash drummer from Night. He's a bassist in Night. And is it Jamie? Shit. I'm sorry, man. I forgot his name. Oh, it's terrible. Adrian, who plays bass and sings, who is also in Lord Weird Slough-Fag. This is their debut album, Hanzagoro. Some out there artwork for sure. Just black vinyl on that one. Come on, man, don't. I don't know if this one has an insert or not. I don't think it does. Oh yeah, it does. It does it. Wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. Tom's a great friend of the show. Great guitar player. This is a fun album, man. If you like if you like Thin Lizzy, UFO, 70s, slightly proggy, but not exactly. Maiden, early new album. Tigers, late 70s, Judas Priest, early Maiden, Hanzagoro. Go give these guys a buy. Go at least go check them out. Do me a favor. Go check them out. If you like the music, buy one of these from them. It's all they have right now. Sell it out so that they know that there's people out there that dig it. I'm going to have some wine. My wine's getting warm. Anyway, you're welcome, Brian. Hopefully you enjoy that. I'll see if there's another one in the other one. Almost near the end, guys. All right, this one just came in. Skeletal Remains. Fragments of what's it called? Fragments of Ageless. Fragments of the Ageless. I think how did I manage to fucking spill wine? God damn it. Anyways, love this band. One of my favorite modern death metal bands. Go watch the interview with Chris and Mike De La. Oh, these guys kick ass. This might be their best one. It's fucking smoking. The rhythm section is awesome. The drummer's been the drummer now for last 2 albums, I think. This is the third one. The bass player, I believe, is new. He's really good. They say in the interview what bands those guys came from. I forget. This is a killer variant. I know Devin got this one. This thing is like, man, it is thick. That's what she said. Look at this thing. I think you can only get this from them. I might be wrong, but it's super cool, man. It's got all this milky, I don't know, jizz inside there. It looks like jizz, kind of. Doesn't that look like a big stream of jizz there? Yeah, man. I'm going to meet them when they come in May. Definitely. I'm going to Philly to catch them. But anyways, I think this is called Sunspot variant. Not going to lie, though, man. This was the most expensive album I have bought, period. This cost me like $43 for a single album. I was kind of mind blown on that. It does come with a killer poster, which I'm not going to get because it's in a drawer. I mean, like a big poster. Really hard. I don't know if this one has a download code. I don't think it does. Lyric sheet. Chris and Mike were fucking awesome to hang out with. Really cool guys. I got to jam this one. I had a digital stream of it, so I got to listen to it a couple days before we did the interview. Totally dug it. I love everything these guys do. They're doing modern death metal right, man. It's technical, but it's not over the skis technical. It's melodic still, but it's crushingly heavy. Great fucking riffs, man. Hang on. Yeah, it's called Limited Gatefold Sunspot LP, 180 gram. It feels way thicker than 180 gram, but like I said, that's what she said. So, yeah. Skeletal Remains. They just announced a tour with Exhumed. Who else is on that? Mortuous. Did you see that, Brian? And they're playing weirdly. They're not playing Baltimore, and they're not playing Philly. They're playing above Philly at Bensalem, which is kind of on the way to Jersey. It's about the same distance. Instead of getting off at Philly, you go on the turnpike and go north a little bit. So I'll probably go to that. I believe it's a Sunday night. But I'm definitely going to go catch that. And it's that sort of like a micro brew, but they have a big stage there. So it looks like it could be an interesting time. All right, 3 more. You saw this if you watched the stream. You guys know this is one of my favorite bands of all time. This album is one of my top 3 albums of all time, probably along with Transcendence and Hemispheres. And, well, you know, I changed a lot. So this one's always there. Transcendence is always there. Hemisphere is always there. So those 3 are probably my top 3 favorite albums, to be honest with you. I love this album. I finally decided to get it on vinyl because I wanted the flying jackass image. This thing is brutally heavy, man. This is a Metal Blade reissue. Cool center ring. Love this band. Love the Fifth Angel debut. And 2 last ones that I got in Philly on Friday night. Reissues of Lizzie Borden. They were cheaper than $20, believe it or not. I think I got this for $18. Chris there is trying to get rid of a lot of his stock. This one I didn't even open up yet. Shit, I don't think I have anything to open this with, do I? Anyways, Visualize, Lizzie Borden. And I believe it's colored. What color is it? Silver? Don't know when these came out. These probably were reissued recently. 21. Just 2 years ago. You guys will notice I got my old glasses on. Tuesday night I was out doing laundry, and my good brand new glasses I just got in November were sitting next to my bed on a bunch of magazines and books to the side of my bed, and I turned the light off, and I went to step over to make sure this pair of jeans was air drying in the like hanging properly. Stepped right on the glasses because they had fallen off the magazine. Blew out the screw and bent the little hinge on it. So I had to go and get this thing, and thank God the grocery store had one, a eyeglass repair kit. That's the only thing that's going to get my glasses fixed tonight. Luckily, it didn't break the lenses, didn't break the thing. So I'm using my old one, which they've been broken for a long time, so I don't even have an arm here. But if I have to drive, I'll use these if I got to drive. Anyway, yeah, Visualize, Lizzie Borden. Looking forward to getting into this, man. I love this era, Lizzie Borden. So I'm going to definitely do that. And one more. And I still have some stuff coming in. I had that Eterna stuff coming. I have the first Sentence album coming in. What else? No, let me show you this last one. I'll tell you what I got coming. But it'll be a while before we do another one. So Lizzie Borden, Master of Disguise on Sky Blue Marble vinyl, double disc set. I got this for $23 or $22. So $11 an album. Really awesome. Helping Chris out unload some of his catalog and getting some great albums in. Looking forward to jumping into these Lizzie Bordens, man. Really like that band. In fact, this one, when I was out in Cleveland about 2 months ago, we walked into a record store and I was listening to this. I'm like, man, who is this? I know this guy's voice. I went up and I said something like, I forget what it was that I said to him. And he was like, oh, this is Lizzie Borden. And I think it was Master of Disguise. So, you know what, Tim? I kind of like Visualize. I don't mind it. It's not that bad. It's a little poppy, but I like it, man. And as for incoming, guys, I've got the Sentence debut coming from Cosmic Key Creations. That just shipped. I've got that Gob-Shaped Void from Psychotic Waltz coming. I got the second album. I don't know the name of it. I don't have it down here. From Painted Doll, which is a project that Chris Reifert worked on. It's a psychedelic 60s garage rock band, and I grabbed their second album, which is actually autographed for a really reasonable $18. Go buy one. Painted Doll. I have some news about Chris Reifert and all the things that are coming up at the end here. I bought the Sortilege Metamorphosis album, but I fear it might be a bootleg because the price was very good. But I thought I'd take a chance on it. The Eterna stuff, and then Slaughter Extroy as the second album on CD on Monster and OG, which I stole from the guy. I'm okay with it. I didn't steal it, but the price he asked for it was way too low. So that's it. So here's what I got coming up, guys. Here's what I got. Okay. Craig Beerhorse, you know my buddy that's done a couple deep dives with me. He's coming in, I think the 20th, to do an interview proper about his upbringing in San Francisco, the Bay Area, Ruthie's, Mabuhay Gardens, all that stuff like that, the Stone, and then joining several different bands, his main one being the Ruffians, which they were signed and put out an album. That's going to be a good one. Oh, I just ordered Winter Kill, the album, the red vinyl, and the CD too. And I ordered Immolation's first album. What's that called? Help me out. I can see it and I can't think of it. Beyond Creation. Dawn of Creation. No. Spawn of Possession. Spawn of Possession I grabbed today finally on Dawn of Possession. All right. I thought it was Spawn of Possession. It's Dawn of Possession, Dawn of Possession. I grabbed that today. Okay. Chris Reifert just got in touch with me today. He's had a very bad upper respiratory infection because he has to go down and play this gig this weekend. at Hell's Heroes. He said, look, man, when I get back, we will do this. So look for Chris to be the last week of March or very early April, but probably last week of March. Also, this coming week, I may have two very big guys from a tech death band that you may or may not know. Most of you probably know them. I'm not going to say who it is just yet because I got to wait until tomorrow or the next day before my contact lets me know if that's on. But that's probably Wednesday or Thursday. I might have two killer, top-notch musicians from a European tech death band that I'm sure many of you are going to know. One's the singer, one is the drummer. Think about it. Okay. I've got a lot of irons in the fire, but things are we're still kind of sitting tight on some of these things. So anyway, it is 10 o'clock, guys. I'm gonna have to make it fairly quick here. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any comments? Anybody? Oh, we forgot a big thing. I forgot a big thing. Two things, actually. One, I forgot to say gas masks and hand grenades where music melts your mind. Sorry, Tim. I'm still trying to remember. And then there's something else. What have I not mentioned, guys, when there was more people on? I should have. In the comment, or in the body of the description of today's video, you'll find the email address to contact me about a gas mask and hand grenades t-shirt. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. Kind of disappointed. Pretty bad. Really bad, actually. Not many people have contacted me, so I take two things from that. Three things. One, people just really aren't interested in the gas mask and hand grenade show. It's just something to do when they happen to have nothing else to do. Okay, that's fair. Might be that way. If that's the case, that's kind of sad, but all right. Not much I can do about that. One. Two, it's too expensive for the t-shirt, and it's really not, man. It's $20 plus shipping. It's going to end up being under 30, which is what you would pay for all the other t-shirts that you buy out there, major bands. If you go to shows now, t-shirts are 40 plus. Yeah, 40 plus. That's what they were, I think, on Friday night. So, Tyler, it's in the description. Yes, Ryan, I got yours, but I got 3 orders for t-shirts. Ryan, Andrew, and Matt from the Accusation Network. So nobody else seems that interested. So I'm not trying to guilt anybody into it or shame anybody into it, but what I have to say is that I have to pay Lee a pretty sizable licensing fee for that image, which I don't have a problem with because he did an amazing job on it, right? But, I'd like to sell enough shirts to at least pay Lee off, right? That's kind of the goal. I'm not charging 1 penny over what the actual shipping will cost you. I'm not charging, frankly, what they're costing to make me through Marty. I'll make anywhere from $6 to $10 a shirt. They might be like, wow, that's a lot. It's not that much at all, really. And I'm giving them, I'm having Marty produce them because he's a friend and I want to give him the work. But the reality of it is I could get them done closer to home here and wouldn't have to pay for shipping. So, yeah, Lee's artwork is insanely good. And let me see if I can See what I can do here. Hang on a minute. Bear with me a second, guys. And again, I'm not trying to guilt anybody into anything at all. But it would be nice if more than 3 people wanted to support the shirt. So why am I not seeing this fucking thing? Oh, this is really weird. I'm not seeing anything on my... Damn it. I don't know what's... Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. To fix it, go to system... Oh! That explains it. There's something going on with Chrome. All right, never mind. So I can't show you the picture of it, although I can. I can show it to you on my phone. For those that haven't seen it, kind of fucking rules, dudes. Kind of fucking rules. I would want one of these if I was you. Just saying. So there we go. We've got the front image, which is the killer dragon on the, and the our hero protagonist. I guess that's supposed to be me. The gas mask dude. Too small to show you the detail, but he's down there and the eyeless dragon's looking at him while the sentient eyeball coming out of the sentient eyeball coming out of the... There you go. There you can see it better. Is staring at the protagonist. And so there you go. You got that. And then on the back, you've got Tim's amazing saying for the show. And Rick's cool melting font where music melts your mind. And Lee's amazing 2 drawings there of a gas mask and a hand grenade. So that's the shirt. I really need to sell about 25 of these, guys. Like, that's not really asking a lot. I'm hoping I can because I got to pay Lee off. And, this is why I kind of hesitated to buy them myself and sit on them because I just don't know, what I can do about that. Well, I don't know how I could do that. I don't know how I can do that. If anybody has an idea about how I can link the picture to pull up other than on the video, which it is on the video, if you go to the information in the screen, there's a live reveal video, which we show it on full screen. But I'll have to figure out a way to link it to a picture. If anybody knows how to do that, let me know. I'm kind of dumb with that kind of shit. So hit me up privately on Instagram or in the comments below and let me know how to do that. I don't really want to send it to Big Cartel because they'll take a cut. You know what I mean? I need to pay Marty and I need to pay Lee. And so those are the 2 guys that get the first batch of money when it comes in, and then it goes to those guys. I am not trying to make money. By the way, guys, you can super chat. They're open. They're live. Don't expect anybody to do it. Kind of don't think it's going to happen, but it's there. But, I've made a little bit of money on the ads. I think I've been live on that for about a month. Be honest with you, I think I made $13. Now that's $13 I didn't have, which is cool, but it's not a major amount of money. I mean, it's going to take, and you have to reach 100 before they even give you a payout. So long story short, that's how I'm going to make a lot of money. I guess the only other way would be to maybe set up a website, but I just don't know if I'm here long enough for that. So, anyway, yeah, nice dragon. Yes, and Tim is the one that created that saying. So once I get some money together, I want to send Tim a gift card for doing that for me. Let your mom know about what in the morning. She doesn't have to pay right now. I gotta get at least 20 shirts built up before I send Marty an order. I'm not sending him an order for 3 or 4 shirts. I gotta get, and I can't buy 20 or 30 until like maybe April. And I'm not even sure I can do that because I've got a lot going on with shows. I'm going to Decibel Fest in April. I'm going to Maryland Death Fest, I hope. Yeah, I understand that, Ryan, but you don't have to pay for it right now. We're not there yet. You put an order in, I get it. I have 3 shirts ordered in 1 week. Not a lot. And I get it, Tim. Maybe give it some time. I don't know how to make it more obvious to people out there. I don't know exactly what to do about that. So if it was a shitty shirt, if it was just an shirt, just my logo and, whatever, I'd say, yeah, whatever, man. I get it. Most people wouldn't be into it. This shirt's pretty fucking special. I think it's pretty fucking cool. I think Lee did an amazing job. Rick helped with the layout on the back. I came up with the idea of putting the iconography on the back and a saying on the back, which then Tim came up with, was the one I liked the most. The ones I had were a little bit more involved, and all of them involved swearing, so I chose not to go that route. So yeah, that's spread this around, man. Try to get some people to come on board and grab a couple shirts. They're the cost of 5 coffees for a month, I mean, and frankly, they'll probably be, with my health the way things are, I just don't know. And I know it gets tiring hearing me go, oh yeah, I'm really sick and dying. Well, I am sick and I am definitely dying, but it's a slow go. It's a slow deal. And it's very painful. And it's very fucking draining. But the reality of it is this might be a one and done thing. I might print up 50, 60 of them. If I get enough orders, if I get 25 or 30 orders, I might throw in for 5 extra of each shirt. So I have them on, stock to send out to people. I'd love to do some of these before we get to Decibel Fest, which is in the middle, is 4 weeks from now. And the reason I like to do that is I want to give Derek one. I want to give, these are on me. I'm paying for these. I want to give Kelly one. I want to give a couple of my guests that have really been kind to me. Kevin Huffnagel, my guitar teacher. I want to give those guys the shirt so that, it's free promotion then too. But I can't do that if I don't have a few people order some of these. So go in the description, watch the video. It tells you where to order the stuff in there. It tells you if it doesn't tell you the email address here, maybe I'll put it in there. I thought I put it down there, but maybe I didn't. I better write something up that works on every single video and put it in every single video as the first thing that people see. I hate to be that way. I don't want to be like pouring myself out selling all these things. I'm not that guy. I'm not Method of Music of Destruction, dude, where I have 18 fucking designs for shirts and I don't have beanies and thong underwear. We're not going to do that stuff, okay? I'm not going to be asking people to constantly buy shit or super chat me or anything like that. But little things would help because I do put a lot of content out. I put a lot of killer stuff out, a lot of great interviews, and it would be nice to have a little bit of support. So that's kind of the end of that story. All right. Anybody got any questions? Any comments? Fuck you, Jeff. You're an asshole. Damn it, man. I don't know. It might be time for a big haircut. What do you guys think? I'll put that out there. What do you think, guys? Should I get a haircut? Tags are driving me nuts. I'm always eating my fucking hair. And I like it down. I don't like it in a ponytail that often. But I'm eating my hair. And because of my dysautonomia and my temperature dysregulation, I always need to have the room warm for when I'm sleeping, but when I'm up doing stuff, I need it cooler in here, and I got to have a fan blowing. So there's hair always blowing in my face and my eyes. Anyways, cheers, everybody. Wish me safe travels out to Pittsburgh in 6 hours, roughly. And maybe I'll get some new news. I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, Tyler, I feel bad for guys like you that lost your hair very early on. I'm not that guy. As you can see, I have massive amount of hair for a dude that is about to turn 58 in a couple weeks, 2 weeks. So just lucky, just lucky. But it is annoying at times. So, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it. Thank you for being here tonight. Thanks for checking out all these albums. Oh, Brian, here, or whoever grabs it, rather, I should say. I think. Hold on. Could be wrong. Maybe there isn't one in here. You know what? Does not appear there's a download for Saturnian. Or the one I gave you was Saturnian. I don't remember. Anyways. Yeah, I don't. There's not one in here, Brian. Sorry, dude. And all the other stuff is new. I didn't open the Lizzie Borden, so I don't know whether that's got codes in or not. I didn't pull those open yet. Yeah, I think everything else is older and doesn't have download codes in. I'm surprised the Skeletal Remains doesn't have one. Oh wait, is this one have one? Cool Flexi in the Marissa Nadler. Nope, that doesn't have one either, dude. Kind of weird. I'm kind of surprised by that. So, yeah. All right, boys. Well, thanks to everybody that popped in. We had about 20 people. Viper, yes, Viper. Viper, yeah, I'll check that out. Thanks, guys. Might get me further with the doctors. They can be judgmental. Nah, I don't think so at this point. Whatever. They know something bad's going on. They just my level of problems and dysfunction and damage from the medication are pretty fucking epic, Tim. Like beyond, it would take hours to explain what I've been through in the last couple of years, as far as the American medical system. The American medical system, for all our braggadocio and saying it's the best and nobody has the facilities we do, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. If they can't write a script and put you on a drug or cut you up, they don't want to know and they don't have time. And that's where I've been at now for about 5 years trying to get this figured out. And I told them a long time ago, something catastrophic's going on. It is. So, all right, man, I got to roll. I got to try to get to bed here before 11 and get 5 hours sleep. So I shall see you guys, hopefully, if I don't run off the road and go down into a ravine and die in a fiery car accident. Shit could happen. It does. It happens. I'm super Mr. Positive, guys. So if it doesn't, if I get home Friday, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on for the weekend. Not much, probably. Not much that I can think of. So And yeah, I'm not getting a haircut. Fuck it. I had my hair buzzed super short most of my adult life because of professional jobs. They can suck it. I am a long hair for life, and it's going to stay that way until I die. So there you go. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, take care, everybody. Be well. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. And again, go check out the t-shirt video. It's in the description, in the link. And gas masks and hand grenades where music, show.